We are at the Q Hotel and Spa. Clearly the nicest place we've stayed at all tour long. Just an incredible story, great hotel, and we're actually going to meet Amanda and Don from the Q Hotel and Spa. So first, could you guys introduce yourselves and what do you do for the Q Hotel?
Hi, my name is Amanda and I am a sales manager.
And my name is Donald Ray. I'm the general manager of the hotel.
So, lots of unique positioning with the Q Hotel. First, you guys are the first and only green hotel in Kansas City.
That is correct, yeah. When we started the initiative, we had no idea where this was going to take us. So our goal when we took over the hotel in April of '07 was to hopefully influence the community in Kansas City a little bit about being eco-friendly. And our initiative started with the 38-point plan. And we started that plan, and then it just kind of grew from there. And then we ended up getting national recognition through EcoRooms, EcoSuites.com. So we are one of 11 hotels throughout North America that's certified as being about 96% green. So it's pretty exciting.
Wow. How difficult was that process?
The process was not that difficult for us because we had already had in our minds what we were planning to do. So it was a little bit easier there. But getting the recognition is very, very, it's a process. I mean, to say that you're going to do 38 different points in the hotel, that may sound like a little bit, but it becomes very intense. I mean, we went to the point of making sure that we're doing inner recycling in the rooms, to composting our food in a breakfast area, to actually every single area in the hotel has aerators, which is something that an older building, it's a process and it becomes a little expensive. But we think it pays off in the end.
So. I was just going to ask, what's the motivation for being green in the hotel business?
I think a big motivation is to say, you know what, we care about the earth, we care about the environment, and we want to share that with others. So when they come in, a lot of people, in the Midwest, it's a new concept, and yeah, in some of the other areas, the West Coast, East Coast, you may not see that as much. They're more aware of what's going on when it becomes eco-friendly. So even if a guest can take one idea from us and take that back home with them, we feel that we've made some impact on that guest.
Pretty cool. So you're actually educating your guests. It's not just about the stay here, but actually they're leaving with something where they've learned something and take habits home.
That's absolutely right. And same with our employees. We found that they've come back and an employee said, hey, you know what? We're recycling now, or we've done this to make a difference. And that is what our whole goal was when we started, saying that we wanted to be eco-friendly and then go that route. So, and it's just kind of, we've become almost overwhelmed with the concept, and now we're finding other areas and other avenues, things we want to do to make changes. Like I said, we have this 38-point plan, but we are actually adding other things onto that, so which is really cool. One thing that we are looking at doing, and I think it's pretty exciting, is putting a clothesline out back. So we'll do like 3 loads of laundry that we would normally do downstairs outside. And I think that's just, it's a cool concept. Anyone can do it, but we don't even think about how much, energy that saves. So it's exciting.
I could have used that with my running gear this morning. It stunk pretty bad.
With the humidity. Kansas City.
So Amanda, from a sales perspective, how has this impacted sales for the hotel?
Everybody's very, very excited with the green concept. We're all about sharing the green. That's what we're calling it. And we haven't met any resistance. We've met a lot of people that are on board, that are curious about how we're sharing the green, how it's being used in the common workplace as well as outside. We have found that we're getting a lot more of the individually owned companies that do want to stay with us just because we are green. So it's been great. we've had a great success with it.
I think so. I think Amanda's right about that. You know, and it's amazing when you start sharing your concepts and you say, you know what, we do the in-room recycling. We have the bulk shower products, and then people are like, wow, I've never seen that in a hotel. So it becomes exciting. And then we, of course, are excited about the whole concept itself. So, and we're looking forward to expand that concept
Our
throughout the US.
housekeeping products, they're all eco-friendly. They're all green products. So basically, everything is hypoallergenic. So all the people that have, allergies and all, are finding that this is the perfect place for them because they don't get any reactions to the chemicals, any harsh chemicals. So we're definitely making a green stamp.
You know, and then we kind of go outside the box, by the bicycles, where you can check out a bike and ride it in the area. So it's something different, and you know, even there, we offer the complimentary shuttle service. We use the Prius car, but to say, hey, you can just check out a bike and ride around in the area, you don't see that. So it's all those small things that make a big difference.
What would you say to other businesses that have thought about going green, thought about getting certified and going through this process, but are scared of the expense of all of the work involved? Like, what would you say to somebody who's considering doing this?
I think that, you know what, you should go for it, because the bottom line, it pays off. And then you'll find out, yeah, you may spend a little bit more in some areas, but then you'll find out that all the employees are really conscious about what we do and how we can save in other areas. And it does pay off that way. So
It's just one green step at a time. That's what it is. It doesn't start out cheap, but just try and focus on one step at a time. Don't try and do everything all at once. Just one green step at a time.
yeah.
So, and speaking of that, what's in the near future for the Q?
Well, hopefully expansion through other areas in the U.S. So that's one of the big things that the Q is looking into.
And definitely, whatever any other avenues that we can go greener, we're still pursuing. So it's a work in progress. It's a never-ending work in progress. I mean, there's so many other things that we could probably look into, like solar panels. Let's thought about solar panels, and if we could get the community to be involved and get some windmills, we could use that.
The rain barrels is another one that is up and coming right away for the hotel to reuse that rainwater.